But we're going to do our best, everyone. We're going to be making our way out towards those whales that are in that we last saw in Bay Bulls Harbour. Yeah, there's a decent bit of activity there out ahead of us, everyone. We are seeing we do have an active whale out there. Oh yeah, float across, tail, woo-hoo!
Everything I need is on the ground. On the ground. Everything I need is on the ground.
This was my first trip to Newfoundland and Labrador, the 8th province I visited and the 6th of Canada's 6 time zones I've experienced. We got a good look at St. John's Harbour as we flew in, and we also saw Cape Spear, Canada's easternmost point as well. We'll be watching the sun come up from Cape Spear in a couple of days. Our first stop on the day we arrived was Christian's Pub on George Street. I was getting screeched in, the ceremony where you become an honorary Newfoundlander.
I'm a Newfoundlander, born and bred, I'll be one till I die. I'm proud to be an islander, here's the reason why.
Skipper Lukey was our host, and he put on a great show. It was fun and funny. He gave us a lot of facts and history about Newfoundland. I didn't know this ahead of time. Skipper Lukey was featured in an episode of Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. He had a lot of nice things to say about Anthony Bourdain, said that appearing on that show changed his life. And he took us through the screeching ceremony, which has 3 events. First, you eat some Newfoundland steak, which is fried bologna.
Joe? Yeah. Joe, Sharon? Jay?
Yeah, that's me. Switch seats.
No.
Then you kiss a frozen codfish.
I'm gonna get Joe first and then. No tongue, no let on. And no how to.
And then you drink a shot of screech, a very strong rum.
Up to the lips, over the gums, look out, gullet here. Have your back. Now, you are past the trees, but you're not out of the woods. Before I let you go, I have to teach you just one small little phrase.
And then the most important part, you get a certificate. I'm officially an honorary Newfoundlander. I was told ahead of time to expect sudden changes in the weather while in Newfoundland, and we got just that. Sunny one minute, then rain that came seemingly out of nowhere. And then sunny again. I tried a couple of new foods in St. John's. The first was cod tongue. I struck out with the beef tongue I tried in Tokyo, so I tried a different kind of tongue.
No.
This side eye is crazy.
No.
I had better luck trying the moose burger. Moose are plentiful on the island, and I thought, why not?
Here goes nothing. All right. First bite.
Not too bad. A little gamey perhaps, but still very good.
Tastes like chicken.
Downtown St. John's is very walkable, lots of history and points of interest in a relatively compact area. We visited the Terry Fox Memorial. His statue is just steps away from where he began the Marathon of Hope in April of 1980. St. John's is known for its colorful houses that sit in an area called Jelly Bean Row. Residents can paint their homes almost any color they want. This is Cochrane House, a former hotel that hosted Leon Trotsky and Guglielmo Marconi, not at the same time. John Alcock and Arthur Brown also stayed here. In 1919, they were the first to fly nonstop across the Atlantic, a journey that began in St. John's. There are some TV locations here in St. John's. Republic of Doyle was shot here and ran for 6 seasons. Here on Jelly Bean Row, you'll find the exterior of Jake Doyle's house. On Water Street, there's another shooting location. It's a staircase right beside the Supreme Court building. Further down Water Street, there's this establishing shot. And then there's a scene inside this clothing store. Another show filmed in St. John's is Hudson and Rex, which just finished its 8th season as of this recording. I visited the fictional St. John's Police Headquarters, which is actually a building on the campus of Memorial University. I found a few locations in the downtown area as well. This scene takes place in Harborside Park. Those statues are the Our Dogs statues, a tribute to the famous local breeds, the Newfoundland and the Labrador. They're actually facing 2 identical statues way on the other side of the harbor. It is said that they're keeping guard over the city. I also visited a Hudson and Rex location on Barter's Hill downtown. In this scene, the suspect is hanging off a ledge. In the show, they made it look like he was 50 meters off the ground. It's only about 5 meters in real life. In 1912, the Titanic sank about 400 nautical miles off the coast of Newfoundland. We decided to visit the Titanic Museum on Water Street. Here you'll find a mix of artifacts from the Titanic and from the period, as well as props from the movie. You can learn all about the disaster before, during, and after. And when you hear the full story and understand the staggering levels of incompetence, dereliction of duty, and complete disregard for human life, you'll be speechless. I never left a museum pissed off before. And to top it off, visitors get an entry ticket with the name of a passenger or crew member. And when you leave, you check the big board to see if your person survived or not. In my case, Mr. René Pernod did not survive. Booked a whale-watching trip with O'Brien Tours out of Bay Bulls, about a half hour south of St. John's. It was a beautiful day for it. Our first stop was Gull Island, part of the Witless Bay Ecological Reserve. Here you'll find the largest population of Atlantic puffins in North America. Puffins are seabirds who come back to land once a year to nest. They dig burrows in the ground to lay their eggs. They share the space on Gull Island with thousands of gulls and common murres.
And if you are looking up at them in the sky, everyone, please do so with your mouth firmly closed if you're looking up at them. There's equivalent of one. So these birds, they are very, very keen divers. They're actually much better swimmers and divers than they are flyers. And all of those holes, everyone, are entranceways to 2-room Puffin condos. So it's a 2-chambered burrow that they are going to be occupying while they are here at Gull Island from May to September. So we're watching the birds right now. The Patrick is saying that there's whales up here at 1 o'clock, so that's a good sign for us. Oh yeah, I just saw 2 big splashes out there, so they are breaching out there. That's pretty exciting. Because all of these burrows that we can see here now, we're starting to see much more puffins here off the thing on your way here to the island. This is going to be your spot to get them right here, right now. And there's a nice amount of, there's a couple of puffins going around up at the slope here today. One of them flapping its wings here pretty rapidly, maybe drying it out a little bit. They're about 1 meter in depth going into the soil there. And there is another greater blackback gull over there at the back at our 8 o'clock.
The coolest thing was seeing the birds fly overhead. Hundreds of puffins and murres filling the sky.
Good sources of food in this area as well. The whales, they're here to feed on caitlin, and that is what the puffins and the common murres will be eating as well. And at the moment, there is enough caitlin going around for the puffins, the whales, the codfish, and the common murres, of course, too. This congregation of common murres that we have here on Gull Island. And as we pass by, I'll let you just take in the sounds of the murres here. But I will tell you that they do lay their egg right up there on that exposed rock. They don't dig a burrow like a puffin or build a nest like the kittiwake gulls. And they will lay their egg right up there on the rock. And I am holding a wooden replica of the egg of the common murre. That's going to be yeah, and also...
No, I see it's
able to roll off. Oh, not me either. Oh, you can see the feather. $1.5 million to 2 million birds making their home here on this island. So you can look at it this way. There's more birds on this island than there is people over there on that island, the island of Newfoundland.
After seeing Gull Island up close, we were told that there were whale pods in the distance, and we made our way toward them. I started seeing whale spouts and splashes out of the corner of my eye, and I wasn't sure if I was getting anything on video, but we ended up seeing more whales than I expected, so overall this was a great experience.
Captain Jerry just says that based off of the shape of the spout, that one looked to have been a fin whale. That's why they are moving so fast. They can maintain speeds of around 35 to 40 kilometers an hour, and they can get bursts of speed that will be up to 50 kilometers an hour. So they're very, very fast-moving whales. And also, it looks like that would probably be northern Gannis, those birds over there, towards the 2 o'clock position. We're making our way out there now. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. We're a little bit side out to the swell, so you're really going to start to feel the motion of the ocean. Here we saw that activity. Oh yeah, there's a lobtail. Lobtailing out there at 11:30. And when we are whale watching, everyone, you have to share the space on the rail. There is no such thing as personal. Oh yeah, more activity out there at 11:30 still, everyone. And okay, over at the 12:30 position now. So it's over on the left-hand side of the bow. So do puffins and common birds. Yeah, more activity there. Directly at 12 o'clock, dead ahead, there she blows. Yeah, there's another spout up at 12 o'clock, 12:30. 10 or 12 o'clock position there now, but it was at 12:30 when we first saw it. Oh, yeah, more activity. Oh, that's very exciting. Very exciting. And sometimes whales can pull a little bit of a disappearance. So that does happen, you know. We had a lot of activity of them when we were making our way out here. Last couple of minutes, they have been a little bit quieter. So patience is the name of the game, is the key to whale watching.
Toward the end of our trip, we started seeing whale tails.
That was beautiful. Oh yeah, up again, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, up she comes, up she rises. Oh yeah, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Tail, tail. Woohoo! They arch their back and flick the tail up in the air. And that is actually how humpbacks got their name. Oh yeah, yeah. Here we go. I think we'll get another tail. 11 o'clock. Tail. Oh yeah. Yep, and definitely seeing 2 tails like that is pretty good. I think it's a pretty good finale for our show. How about a big hand for Captain Jerry and for our whales, everyone? Oh, they're up there at 5 o'clock. Just in there in the land, 5 o'clock. That's our last look at them, everyone. 5 o'clock, last look in there by the land. Right in there by the white water.
You got it?
After the whale watching tour, we drove down the coast to the Ferryland Lighthouse. It's a beautiful place and was really a nice walk getting to the lighthouse. A bit windy. If you listen closely, you might hear some wind. When we got to the lighthouse, I was shooting some video of the ocean and the rocks, and I caught sight of the first of 3 more whales that we saw off the coast. That was a nice added bonus. Sunrise was at 5:05 a.m. the morning we visited Cape Spear. All right, we got up at 4 a.m., which was brutal, but we're here and we're about 10 minutes away from the sun coming up. It's a beautiful spot, so we're just gonna take some video and just wait for the sun to come up. Oh, see that? It's got brighter.
It's getting brighter.
It just got brighter.
But I don't see him. It looks like daytime is happening.
Yeah.
3 times happening.
Yeah, it's like it's just like the dimmer switch
Yeah.
turned on. There it is. Poke it through.
Oh, I can see him. There he is. Don't look too close.
I'm gonna look at my phone. That's what it's saying.
Here's some time-lapse footage I took of the sunrise. Soon after sunrise, we saw yet another whale off the coast.
Hey.
Our last stop is Signal Hill, which overlooks St. John's Harbor and stands 167 meters above sea level. At the top is Cabot Tower, built in 1898 for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, and to honor the 400th anniversary of John Cabot's landing in Newfoundland. Sailing for King Henry VII, Cabot was the first European to land in North America since the Vikings. Signal Hill was the site of the last major battle of the 7 Years' War, when British troops took the hill from the French in 1762. In 1901, Signal Hill was where Marconi received the first wireless radio transmission, the message sent from Cornwall in southwestern England. We decided to hike the North Head Trail to the top of Signal Hill, and it was an amazing overload of beautiful scenery. We're going to dedicate today's climb to my in-laws, Leo and Evelyn. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey, buddy. Hi. You all right? Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Be careful. Yeah.
And stairs ahead. No. No, I don't want to remember this one. That is Cape Spear over there. Because look, you can see the path we took. Watch your step.
Yeah.
She's alright. She won't go anywhere. Thank you.
No.
Yes, you hyper. Okay.
I agree.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
How's everybody feeling? All right. Last push to the top. How's everybody feeling? Good?
I feel great.
It's almost 2 hours.
Is it over yet?
Almost.
Almost.
Just before we got to the top, we saw the last whale of our trip.
I'm going. Last staircase to the summit.